Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Uprooted Grunt Plays the Darkest Dungeon. We have just returned from a short trip into the Warrens, where we picked up a bunch of grain sacks that we had lost, so we get some free supplies and provisions this time around. That'll help us out as we are trying to accrue some money. One thing that did happen on that trip, though, is we picked up a bunch of diseases. Not a lot of stress. Tustain's the only one who really is going to need some stress release, but we are going to drop all of these three here in the sanitarium to try to clear what diseases they picked up. And that is actually all we're going to do for that. Korhan has some stress, but I don't think enough that we need to send him anywhere for relief at this point in time. If it comes down to it, maybe we'll handle it. But what we are going to do is we are going to take a look at our legend characters. And we are going to upgrade some of their stats. We're going to try to max these guys out. Dismas and Reynauld in particular, we're going to definitely max them out. Eveque and Werables as well. You know, our primary party. So all four of them are fully maxed out on weapons and armor. And the reason for that is because we are going to try to take on a champion quest once again. As we can see, Reynauld here has his primary skills all maxed out. He has picked up a couple of these other skills. We might bump them up at some point, but not right now. Let's take a quick look at everybody else as well. Dismas here doesn't have enough to upgrade the Grape Shot Blast. I wouldn't mind him picking up a couple of these other ones. Duelist Advance in particular, getting some repost going. Might be something we want to look at, but right now we don't have a lot of money. I mean, we don't have to buy anything for our trip this time around. I do think we're going to bump that up. I guess I should have waited until she's fine. Okay, so our healing skills are maxed out. And what we are going to do this time around is we are going to come into this Weald, and we're going to do this short scouting mission. It is a champion level quest. The last time we tried the champion quests, we failed fairly miserably. Came to the decision at that point in time that we definitely needed to bump up our skills and weapons a little more. Now they are about as high as we can go, so it is time to take a look and try to figure out whether or not we can handle this. Again, because everything is free, we're just gonna grab a bunch of everything, and we'll drop things as we need as we go along. This is a short quest. The more we have, the more we can sell back if we don't fill out our inventory. So let's get going.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
All right. So we can do a fairly straight shot here. So let's do that. This quest, none of these guys are going to gain any experience. This is almost entirely just so that I can see whether or not we can handle... Well, I mean, I guess we're going to have to handle these champion level quests at some point. So I guess it's more practice for me than anything else. Now we'll do the battle ballad. Buff up all of our party. 137 hit points there. You know what? We have bandages. Might as well use them. And we will smite. Yeah, let's get rid of the dog if we can. Okay, so the dog will die on his turn. We don't have to worry about that. Let's see if we can stun the giant. 90% resist. It's unlikely, but it looks like we got it. Definitely helpful. And now we can do the harvest. Add some bleed back there. We'll open veins on him, stack that bleed as much as we can. 8 per round, very nice. Let's see if we can stun him again. Nope, not that time. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Don't really need healing at this point in time, so we might as well Dazzling Light again. A little bit more damage. Little chance of a stun. It's not likely, but...
A death by inches.
Alright, that would have hurt had it connected. You know, I should probably add Finale to his... Probably in place of the Jerk Stab. Someone remind me to do that after this fight is over. Try to stun him again. There's no sense in not trying it. If he takes damage and doesn't do anything in return, that's all the much better for us. Just like that. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else with him. We will harvest again. Keep that bleed going. Similar vein. Open the vein. 20 damage per round on the bleed. Okay, he's only got 14 left that we need to take care of. See if we can stun him one more time. Nope, not this time. And that'll take care of it.
Success so clearly in view.
Alright.
Is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, we'll drop this extra torch. And move on. Right. Thank you for reminding me, everyone. Over here, we do want to drop this Jerk Stab, and we are going to bring in the Finale. Gonna mess up with my numbering system there, I think, but that will help. Soul is actually not too bad, but no. So everything he does here, other than the Finale, increases the damage and everything of the Finale. So I haven't used that with the Jester. I think it might come in handy against these big guys like the one we just fought. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, coming in. There's a cure here, just an empty box. Well, let's see if it's empty, I guess. Some heirlooms, a couple of deeds, okay. We will drop the laudanum for the deeds. I'm gonna hold on to that torch for right now. No scouting, okay. As usual, we'll light the torch before we go into the room, I think.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We've got an extra medicinal herb. That's fine. That's interesting. It stopped me there for some reason. When I continued going, that's when the trap hit. It's fun. So there could be a fight if we go backwards. We're not going to do that, though. We're just going to move on. It's turning into a fairly dull adventure here. Eat some food, though. And let me guess, replace our food? Yep.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Might as well heal him up. Less we have to do in combat. You know, for a champion level quest, this hasn't seemed too bad.
A victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Alright, decent amount of stuff here. We'll drop this food for these 12 crests. We will drop the anti-venom for the jade. And I think we'll leave those 4 crests behind. Okay. So we do know there's a fight in the next room. There's going to be a fight shortly after that. A fight in the next room. Okay, so we're going to have like 3 fights in relatively quick succession there. That should be fine. Let's eat some food, because apparently that's what the randomizer says we need to do. We will drop the jade for the onyx. It is worth more. The bus we'll leave behind. I don't want to drop the food. The medicinal herbs. I have a feeling I'm going to need it in one of these fights. Battle Ballad. Start everyone off. And the finale can only be used in the second slot. Let's bypass that stealth, make them visible. I don't know if we'll use it just yet, but I do think I want to stun the giant if I can. Guess I should have gotten rid of the bandages instead of the anti-venom, huh? Nothing I can do about that. Opening veins, though. Cause some bleed. Do some bleed of my own there. Throw a heal on Dismas.
Reeling, about to break. Grievous injury, palpable.
Well, that's not what I wanted to have happened. Okay, what do I want to do here? I can move forward, but then that's all Reynauld's gonna do. So I think I'm going to Inspiring Tune on Dismas there. Who's gonna Grape Shot Blast?
Impressive.
Alright, okay, so that isn't quite enough to take out the fungal guy there. Marking the Vestal, who is definitely moving backwards. Reynauld's moving forwards. Wow, that hurt. Well, okay then. I think I need to throw the heal down. I think I need to get the giant down as far as possible. I don't want to take another hit like that. Let's bump everybody up again. Reynauld needs to move forward again.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay, do need Divine Grace here. That was a very painful hit. And I think here we are going to move forward one. Gonna Stunning Blow, I think. It's where the lance would come in handy, that he barely has. Get him back into position.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Well, okay. 9 to 16 will go for it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Have to move back with her because that's literally all she can do. Let's And the finale moves him all the way to the back. That's good. Reynauld needs to move forward again. Whew. Good dodge. Can he open Bane? Yes, he can. 8 damage per round. Okay, so he still needs a little bit of damage. Vestal needs to move back again. Let's buff everyone else up again. And hopefully that'll do it.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, well. So that was a fight. For sure. I can take some more deeds. I can take some more gold. I don't think I need the stun stone. I will make everyone take a holy water. And I'll drop the other two, take the crests. That was pretty bad. And we still got at least 2 more fights to go. You're right, it is hard to see.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Right, here's a fight. Some gargoyles and a ghoul. Okay, this one doesn't feel as bad as the other one. I did forget to move people back into their proper party position, though. Which is unfortunate. So she's going to take a turn to do that. He is... we'll open Bane in the ghoul. Resist the movement. We will stunning blow. No, they've all gone. We'll smite. We'll smite. And then I think we will grape shot last here.
As the fiend
nice.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And here, we do need to start dropping some heals. We're gonna move forward 1 with the Jester. Maybe I should have done 2. I mean, Dismas can actually do all of his stuff from the 3rd slot, I think. So, yeah, we'll open Van again.
A singular strike.
Alright, so we still need some more damage, but not as much as he could have used. We'll harvest, get some bleed going on both of them, maybe? Nope, I don't think. Okay, Gargoyle's not going to bleed. Well, that's an unfortunate stun.
Weapon that cuts on its own.
See if we can stun the Gargoyle. Yeah, Dismas should definitely be in the 3rd slot. But I guess none of... So there's just going to have to be a move to use the finale. Interesting.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright. We will drop the medicinal herbs for the rubies. Drop the last holy water for the gold. And we will leave the citrines behind. Alright, so before we go into that, let's see, default party order. And raise up a torch.
The promise of safety.
And let's eat some food. There's only 1 room left after this. So this is actually going to be the last room we have to go into. Alright, so he's full. Alright. So not as healthy as I would have liked, but okay. Some Webbers. Big ones, but they're still not horrible. It is unfortunate that I don't get to do my ballad.
The will to fight falters.
And apparently they're just going to focus on the Jester. That's definitely interesting.
Death cannot be escaped, but it can be postponed.
Oh, that's a big dodge. As
life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Yeah.
Precision and power.
Okay, well at least they're changing targets finally.
Press this advantage. Give
One
them
down.
quarter.
2 down. Please let Eveque go. Nope. Oof.
Destroyed.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of poison. And absolutely nothing I can do about it except just keep healing.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
You know what? Let's do that. And there is nothing I can do. That gold. We are going to drop, I think we're going to drop the keys for the gold. And we're going to run away before these guys die.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
Okay, quite a number of heirlooms in that. Not a lot of gold, but all the gold we got was pure profit, since we didn't pay for anything on the way in. And these guys are just going to change out their quirks a little bit. Again, they're all max level. And that was an interesting trip. We did complete the quest.
Their customs are curious, and their generosity is notoriously short-lived.
We did complete the quest. We did get a lot of stress. And we came close to dying. Had we gone on to that next room, we very well may have lost our Jester. Especially since we couldn't heal anymore out of combat with that poison hitting him. It is interesting. And it is something we will have to consider for next time. Thank you all for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.